So when it comes to driving that Junior Motorsports 88, as opposed to the Jordan Anderson Racing number 32, what are some of the differences that you experience in preparing for a race?
Yeah.
Debriefing after a race. Like, what are some of the differences that you're noticing between the two organizations?
Yeah, I think that as I've gone into the year, it's been quite a few differences. I think, obviously, with JRM and the Hendrick support, and then Jordan Anderson with the RCR support, and even that's different. Like the levels that the Jordan Anderson organization gets from RCR is not the same that JRM will have with Hendrick and with all the teams involved over here. So it's really just assessing, like mentally knowing what I'm getting into each week and knowing where it is. I think I made mistakes.
Stress level. What about stress level though? Like you said, something mental. Do you get in the 32?
Oh,
and go,
for sure. Yeah,
like,
I was about to get to that. Like I feel like in my races in the 32, for the most part, I spun at Texas by myself, but otherwise, I've done everything I could get out of racing that car for its performance and on par with other cars. Like I've gotten everything out of it. But when I've been in the 88, some of the races I think about, Talladega, Rockingham, Martinsville, Dover, obviously, I pushed and pressed because I was like, man, I need to go and maximize this day. And pressing the button isn't maximizing the day. Just running my race and maximizing the day. And I bring up Dover again because, for me, like that was a home race. And, I wanted that one really bad. And I was like, man, I got to take advantage of this. And that wasn't the right thing to do at that time. But since that day, that race and that moment, I really realized it doesn't change what I do behind the wheel of the car. Like I'm doing the same thing when I'm in the 88 and the 32. It just, I finish depending on what car I'm in. But it's definitely a mental challenge, just assessing the goals on a weekly basis of what we're in. And I've been super thankful to run both cars just so I can stay in the points. And, we're right on the cups of it. I've got one more race in the 32 to try to maintain and hopefully not really lose anything. And then we'll try to get back into it in Iowa and in Daytona.
What's your average finish between the two cars, like with the 32 and then the 88?
I'm not sure, actually. I think my best finish in the 32 has been probably 8th or 7th, but it's been on average 15th to 20th. And then in the 30 or in the 88, I've had some top 10s, obviously, and then the road courses didn't go great for me this year. And I don't know. I guess most of my top 10s have been in the 88 so far this year. So
yeah, but I bet if you do your averages of your thought process of what you've started this conversation about, I bet the 32 is pretty close to the average of the 88 because of your mental.
Yeah,
you know
I'd
what I'm
say
saying?
so. Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I guess I'd have to look at that, but yeah, I'd say not far off. I think it's probably pretty close, but yeah, it's been hard. I'd say going back and forth. It's not. I got to give a huge props to like Brent Cruz, like missing 4 races and then hopping in and being like, in front of most of his teammates right there in the mix, like that huge kudos for that. Being 4 races down, and in that same vein, like I said, I feel really good about my chances moving forward. Just gotta have a not lose much at Indy, and then we'll go race at Iowa and Daytona like we did last or a couple nights ago at Atlanta.